Unit 4, Lesson 3, Components of the Urinary System. The urinary system has four basic parts. Kidneys, which filter our blood and produce urine, are the most proximal organs of the system. The ureters are thin tubes joining the kidneys to the bladder. The bladder is a hollow muscular organ designed to store urine until ready to eliminate. Finally, the urethra is the tube that leads from the bladder to the outside world. Okay, let's slow that down just a little and look more closely. The kidneys are bean-shaped structures, weighing 4 or 5 ounces each and measuring about 4 to 5 inches tall by 2.5 inches wide by 1.5 inches thick. The two major layers of the kidney are the outer cortex and the inner medulla. Most of the action takes place in the cortex. Nephrons are the functional units of the kidney and are located in the cortex. The nephrons are the units that actually filter toxins and wastes from the blood. The medulla serves primarily as a series of funnels to direct the urine into the renal pelvis, which narrows to become the ureter. At any one time, about 20% of the blood in your body is being directed to the kidneys for filtering. The kidneys are located retroperitoneally, or behind the peritoneum. The next structure is the ureter. The ureters, as well as the renal arteries and veins, take off from the hilum of the kidney, which is the medial concave side of the kidney. Adult ureters are about 10 to 12 inches long and a little thicker than 1/10 of an inch in diameter. Next in line is the urinary bladder. The bladder is a hollow muscular organ designed to store urine until you are ready to eliminate it from your body. The empty bladder is about the size and shape of a pear. It can normally stretch to hold 400 to 600 milliliters, or about half a liter. The muscles of the bladder are smooth muscles, which are involuntary muscles controlled by the autonomic nervous system. The flow of urine is controlled by two sphincter muscles, the internal and external urinary sphincter muscles. The internal urinary sphincter is controlled by the autonomic nervous system, while the external sphincter is controlled by the voluntary nervous system. The final component of the urinary system is the urethra. The urethra is the tube that leads from the bladder to the outside. In females, the urethra is about 1.5 inches, while in males it is around 8 inches. The external opening of the urethra is called the external urinary meatus. A meatus is a natural body opening or canal. So, there are the components of the urinary system. As usual, please check out the links I've provided, then review the review and complete the exercise. Next up, what can go wrong with the urinary system? We'll look at just a few of the more common diseases and disorders.